Hope everyone's had a beautiful day so far. So we are a week out of nationals at Macquarie, which is round 3 and 4 if I remember correctly. So we're doing the best we can to get ready for that event. But before we go on with like what's happening, like what preparations I'm doing, let's talk about like why I haven't been posting like the Shepparton and Penrith video. As some of you may not know, I am now in university, and that means I gotta stay on top of my studies. So like with that saying, it's been taking me away from the time I should be like creating the videos for Shepparton as well as Penrith, especially because exams are rolling through now, and yeah, well, I gotta stay on top of my studies, so that's something I just needed to clear up. So with that out of the way, let's talk about like what we're doing, like basically just this week and then next week. So today we're supposed to be going out and doing some flat sprint sessions, but it's pouring down rain right now. Not too hard, but like apparently the weather says that the weather forecast is that it will be pouring down rain like at some point. So we're just gonna be doing some roller sprints again, the second time this week. Hopefully they won't cancel the club racing event, because that's what we're going up there for, just to do some like more like track practice. And that's basically it for this week, and then like I said, next week we'll be deloading and then nationals. All right, see you guys out there. Hey everyone, just a quick update. Macquarie have actually cancelled their club racing today due to the heavy rain last night, I'm pretty sure. But instead we're going to Macarthur today, which is my local training ground. It's like an hour, 50 minutes away from me. I go there like every Thursday for a gate session, which is pretty good. But yeah, we're just gonna do club racing there. I mean, they got 5 meter hill, which is kind of similar to Macquarie's, so it's not too bad. We won't be able to get any racing footage because I don't think I'm allowed cameras on the track. So yeah, see you guys then. Hi.
So how's practice?
It's pretty good. Why are you holding it so close? Pretty good. It is headwind down second and fourth. It's not too bad down second when you get the speed. It's alright, but like you get blown off to the side with the tailwind coming down first and third. But they've closed some parts of the track on second straight leading up to like the second jump. Yeah, because the ruts are getting worse, but they're patching it up now and hopefully it's much better, but we'll see when it's race time.
So how are you feeling?
Good. I'm excited, I'm keen. I mean, today will be more of like a, we'll see how we go, and then tomorrow will be like, yeah, we finally got the rhythm, let's do this. So yeah.
Yay!
So like drinking this for energy right now, and race starts at 12:45, which is pretty late, but that's alright. Alright, see you guys later.
Tamworth riders, I think that is. We've got Fraser in there for the 3 at the moment as well from Blue Mountains. He's recently been named for that AC Delco team, or the Darko team I think it was.
The next week is 17.4 men. Coming down, that's going to be the World 7. It's going to be Houghton in there for the 1. Let me go back to the 12 of Tom Tucker. Let me go back to Ryder Nickerson and the 297 machine of Matty Vanderdray in there for the 4. We've also got Rogel Fernandez, Aidan Van Bladel, and Jack Thorpe out there. But taking it from go towards the World 7 is Zach Houghton for the 1. Then we go back to the 12 of Tucker for the 2 and Nicholson for the 3.
All right, next go to 7.
It was a tight start down that first straight, but as Hutton has moved out, he's really put some space between him and the second rider now. Tucked in there for the 2 spot. Could be Vanderdray as they work their way through down the last straight now. Hutton really took the start to finish in there for the 2 with Shailen Twidale.
All right, they come down the second straight. So Gucci in charge at 201. Morosky is in the 2. We've got, looks like Jacob Bremer's in the 3 and the 2-8 white. Tucker's in the 4. The leather white rims, the T-squared rims. So they go down through the 4 straight. It's all Gucci. He's got Morosky hot in his hammer. But it's going to be the Gucci gets the start on. Morosky finishes strongly. He'll have to settle for the 2. Bremer 3, Tucker 4.
Next game.
They beat Cadel Shepherd. Then we got Matty Vanderdray in there for the 4 spot. We've also got Ryder Nicholson, Jacob Wilson, and Lockie Hines out there. But taking the lead down this last race, it's going to be Noah Half for a fast finish. Tommy Tucker. He's going to try and put a move on me because he'll settle for the 2. And then the 45 of Shepherd.
All right, Jacob. Zach Hutton got a cracking start out of the gate there. That's why he's got the World 7 on his plate. Then we go back to the 66 machine. That'll be Hayne Dawson in there for the 2. And we've got Bremer in there for the 3 at the moment as they come back around the track there. Fraser's sitting in that 4th wheel at the moment, but out there in front, that World 7 plate, Zach Hutton, he's going to get this one down across the line. 66 machine, Hayne Dawson in there for the 2, Bremer for the 3.
How you feeling?
Good. Just found out, so after 3rd moto, good, alright. I did jump that 2nd one, it might have been a bit slower, but made semi-final. Which is pretty good. So I'm happy with that. But we got 8th pick in the final. We'll grab grade 8 because I know everyone gets squeezed in the middle. So I'll try to cut everyone off if I can. Alright. See you guys at semi.
Cristiano, who we got heading them downtown there, so 108. That's going to be Joyce. It is Bryson Joyce. He's the rider in charge at the moment. I reckon it's going to be Carlo Baccarella, is it? And Keane. They are your 2-3 at the moment in there. The final turn we go. Now it looks like Ryder Schrader's moved up in that 3 spot. I think it might be. So Schrader gets through to the final also. Then a 25 biker Baccarella for your 4.
As we move through the 17.24 now, thanks to active strike. Martin brings them through then the 2nd straight. Johnson, Hart, Tweddale, Fraser, Shepherd, Van Bladel, and Fernandez in the mix. That is Hutton bring them through. Then we go back to Jack Fraser holding out that 2 spot. We've got young Shepherd in there as well, but it is Noah Hart, I think, is in the mix or there and thereabouts.
2nd semi-final.
Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Yesterday was pretty good. I'm happy I made my first national semi-final. Yeah, it's a good feeling. You know, I've been improving lately since Penrith, making my first final. I mean, you know, it's good to see everything come together again. Happy with how my performance was yesterday as well. Just a few little mistakes, but you know, that's racing. So today I'm gonna clean up everything and hopefully we can make it happen again. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a few sprints to wake up the body and get my body moving for this morning, and then we're gonna head to the track for our warm-up. All right, see you guys then.
I can't do something right.
Fraser down through the 3rd straight we go, but it's all the Gooch now with the end of the final turn. Gooch and Hart, they are your 1-2 at the moment, so it's a fresh Gooch, so no one's going to get him from there. Gooch gets it done. Hart 2, Shepherd 3, Fraser 4.
Lucy Walsh to the score band, please. Lucy Walsh to the score band as the W7 and Zach Hutton flies in and out of the second turn. He's got Lachlan Hines tucked in there behind him. This 17 to 24 race is pretty tight in the back end. You can throw a sheet over him as you work their way down the final straight. It is Zach Hutton on the World 7. He'll take the win for this one with Lachlan Hines just settling in there for the 2.
For the 21, the 67 and the 95 machine there, so that'll be Schroeder over Mangan at the moment. Then we go back to the 21 machine. I missed that one altogether again, but still out there in that lead. He's just hanging on to it at the moment. Schroeder over Mangan as they head down towards the line. Mangan manages to pick it up the win over Schroeder.
All right, the Tradie Pro 1724 is out on track. It's the 98 machine on the top spot, then the 246 in there for the 2 as we go in there. That might be Sinclair holding down the 3 spot, but as we get going in a real hurry around that second corner, the rider on the top spot, he's doing it easily out in front. I think that might be your second place rider getting around the corner there. It's the 98 and the 186. I missed them, they're too quick.
That's Nate Morosky leading them through as they head down at this into the last turn. We've got Hines in the 2 spot as they work their way around, and Morosky will take the win just over Hines for the 2 and Dawson for the 3.
Right, back down straight number 1 there between Hart and Bremer. Hart got the best of that battle. Here we go now. Let's watch him as he heads down through the second straight. Hart's the 1, Bremer's the 2. The 12 by Tucker looked to do a little bit of shopping there, but you go back to the 4. That's going to be the 25 on the back of the jersey. That's going to be Fernandez there into the final straight now. It is still, oh, here we go. Bremer's taking control now, so Bremer's going to get it done. Hart takes a 2, Tucker 3.
Moving on to...
So we're back home. So unfortunately I could not make it stick and get a second semi-final for the weekend, but I'm happy with how my performance went overall. I think we've improved a lot since Shepparton. Of course I made my first national semi-final, so I'm happy with that. Still have a lot to work on, but yeah, that's really all I can really say from the weekend. Nothing really bad. I think it was a pretty solid weekend, so guess I'll see you guys in Adelaide. See ya. Peace.